Top 7 worst vegetables diabetics must avoid at all cost. Number 5 is very dangerous. Did you know that some vegetables, often considered healthy, can actually raise your blood sugar if you have diabetes? It's a surprising truth that many people don't realize. While we've all been told that vegetables are great for our health, the reality is that not all vegetables are created equal, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar levels. Certain vegetables have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause blood sugar spikes even though they seem harmless. In today's video, we're diving into 7 vegetables diabetics must avoid at all costs. These veggies may look healthy, but if you're working to lower your insulin or reduce your diabetes medications, it's best to keep them out of your daily meals. We'll break down why these vegetables are problematic, the effects they can have on your blood sugar, and offer healthier, low-glycemic alternatives that will help you manage your condition more effectively. Stick around to find out which vegetables are on the list, and don't miss out on the healthier options you can enjoy instead. Managing your blood sugar doesn't have to be complicated, and with the right choices, you can still enjoy your meals without the worry. Stay tuned. 1. Potatoes. Potatoes are by far one of the most common vegetables found in many meals, but they are also the number 1 culprit diabetics need to avoid. Why? Potatoes have one of the highest glycemic indexes (GI) of any food, which means they cause your blood sugar to spike quickly. This is bad news for anyone with diabetes trying to keep their blood sugar levels in check. But that's not all. The glycemic index of potatoes gets even higher when they're processed, such as when they're baked, steamed, or, worst of all, fried. The key issue here is starch. Potatoes are packed with starch, which is rapidly converted into glucose, sugar, in your bloodstream. So, while they might seem like an innocent side dish, they're actually a big no-no when managing diabetes. Think about those delicious, crispy French fries or a creamy bowl of mashed potatoes with gravy. As tempting as they are, they're only going to cause your blood sugar to rise, and that's something you want to avoid if you're trying to keep your diabetes under control. What can you do instead? The good news is, there are plenty of healthier vegetable options that are much better for managing blood sugar. You can replace potatoes with low GI vegetables like sweet potatoes, in moderation, cauliflower or zucchini. These alternatives are not only lower in starch, but also provide more fiber and essential nutrients that are much better for your overall health. So, the next time you're craving potatoes, remember the impact they can have on your blood sugar and make a better choice for your health. Making the right food choices can play a significant role in reducing your reliance on diabetes medication. By avoiding high GI foods like potatoes and opting for healthier vegetables, you can keep your blood sugar levels steady and reduce the risks associated with diabetes. 2. Beetroot. Did you know that a popular vegetable, beetroots, can actually spike your blood sugar, despite being praised for their health benefits? Often celebrated for their vibrant pink color and numerous nutrients, beets are a common ingredient in various salads and dishes. However, when it comes to diabetes management, they may not be the best choice. Beets have a glycemic index, GI, of 64, which is considered high, meaning they can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels, especially when combined with starchy foods like pasta or potatoes. While beets offer vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, their high GI means that the sugars from the beets are absorbed quickly into your bloodstream. This can lead to significant blood sugar spikes, which may not be ideal for those who are trying to maintain stable glucose levels. Although they are a good source of nutrition, it's important to enjoy them mindfully. If you're looking to lower your blood sugar, you'll want to limit your intake of high GI vegetables, especially in combination with other carbs. It's important to note that this doesn't mean you need to completely eliminate beets from your diet. If you're a beet lover, there are ways to enjoy them more safely. For example, opt for moderation and avoid pairing them with high-carb foods to lessen their blood sugar impact. You can also experiment with different cooking methods, as roasting or steaming beets can help lower their glycemic index, making them a healthier choice when consumed in smaller portions. For a healthier alternative, consider substituting beets with lower GI vegetables like spinach, kale, or cabbage. These vegetables have similar nutritional benefits without the spike in blood sugar. These leafy greens are rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, which help maintain blood sugar control while offering numerous other health benefits. They also work well in salads, stir-fries, and smoothies. 3. Sweet corn. By the name itself, you know that this is one sugary veggie. Sweet corn may seem like a harmless vegetable, often enjoyed as a snack or dessert in dishes like maize con hielo, but if you're managing diabetes, it's a food you might want to avoid. Despite its appealing sweet flavor, sweet corn has a glycemic index, GI, of 55, which is considered moderate, but still high enough to cause a spike in your blood sugar. When combined with sugary syrups or ice, as in many popular desserts, these spikes can be even more pronounced, making it a risky choice for diabetics. The real concern with sweet corn is its high carbohydrate content, especially starches that quickly break down into sugars in the body. These sugars are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a sharp rise in blood glucose levels. While sweet corn offers some nutritional benefits, such as fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, the impact it has on your blood sugar makes it less than ideal for those trying to maintain stable glucose levels. So, what can you eat instead? There are plenty of diabetes-friendly alternatives that offer similar nutrition without the blood sugar spike. Vegetables like spinach, zucchini, and cauliflower are excellent choices. These low GI veggies are rich in fiber and essential nutrients, and they won't cause the same glucose surge that sweet corn does. You can incorporate them into salads, soups, or stir-fries for a nutritious, diabetes-friendly meal. Looking for a sweet snack? Instead of sweet corn, try crunchy carrot sticks paired with hummus or a handful of fresh berries. These options are lower on the glycemic index and will satisfy your cravings without affecting your blood sugar control. 4. Peas. Peas, those tiny green gems that seem like a healthy addition to any dish, are not as innocent as they appear, especially when you're managing diabetes. Despite their small size and nutrient-packed nature, peas have a glycemic index, GI, of 51, which is considered moderate. This means that when you consume peas, your blood sugar levels can rise more quickly than you might expect. So, the next time you're asked if you'd like some peas on your plate, you might want to think twice. The main concern with peas lies in their carbohydrate content. Though they are high in fiber and packed with vitamins and minerals like vitamin K, vitamin C, and folate, their carbohydrate content can still cause a spike in blood sugar. This is particularly problematic for diabetics, as managing blood sugar levels is a key factor in controlling the condition. Even though peas don't have the highest glycemic index, they still can affect blood glucose levels more than lower GI vegetables like spinach or broccoli. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your favorite dishes or vegetable options entirely. There are plenty of low GI alternatives that can still deliver the nutrients you need without raising your blood sugar levels. If you're craving that pea-like crunch, edamame could be a great substitute. It has a lower glycemic index and offers similar protein content and fiber. By making these small adjustments in your diet, you can better manage your diabetes while still enjoying the flavors and textures you love. Remember, every choice you make matters when it comes to your health. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more tips on managing diabetes and living a healthier life. Also, drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. 5. Turnips. Turnips, also known as singkamas in the Philippines, are often enjoyed in dishes like sinigang, or even eaten raw as a crunchy snack. While they are a good source of vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, diabetics need to be cautious with this vegetable. The glycemic index, GI, of turnips is 62, which is considered moderately high. This means that even though turnips may seem like a healthy option, they can cause an increase in your blood sugar levels, which is a concern for anyone managing diabetes. When it comes to managing diabetes, controlling your blood sugar is crucial, and foods with a higher GI, like turnips, can interfere with that balance. The higher the glycemic index, the faster the carbohydrates in the food are digested and absorbed, leading to a quicker rise in blood sugar. So while singkamas may add flavor and texture to your meals, it's important to recognize its potential impact on your blood sugar levels. Instead of including turnips in your dishes, consider using lower GI alternatives like radishes, zucchini, or cucumbers. These vegetables have a much lower glycemic index and can provide a similar crunchy texture without the rapid increase in blood sugar. You can still create a delicious sinigang using these vegetables, which will keep the dish just as flavorful, but with much less impact on your diabetes management. If you're craving a raw snack, you can swap turnips for celery or carrot sticks. These vegetables are not only low in glycemic index, but also pack a punch of nutrients, like fiber and vitamins. By making small, thoughtful changes like this, you can enjoy your favorite foods without worrying about blood sugar spikes. So next time you're prepping for a meal, choose your vegetables wisely and keep your diabetes under control while still enjoying great taste. 6. Squash. Squash is often praised for its vibrant color and sweet flavor, making it a popular choice in many dishes. It's packed with vitamins and minerals, offering benefits like improved immune function and digestive health. However, there's a catch when it comes to managing diabetes. While squash seems like a healthy vegetable, it has a surprisingly high glycemic index. Raw squash has a GI of 75, and when cooked, that number increases. This makes squash a risky food for diabetics, as high GI foods cause blood sugar levels to rise quickly, leading to potential spikes. The reason squash has a high glycemic index is due to its carbohydrate content. While it may be nutrient-dense, its carbs are quickly digested, which leads to a rapid increase in blood glucose. For diabetics, this can make managing blood sugar much more challenging, especially when consumed in large amounts or as part of a carb-heavy meal. The higher the GI of a food, the quicker it will raise your blood sugar levels. And this is why squash should be consumed in moderation, if at all. Instead of using squash in your meals, try swapping it out for vegetables with a lower glycemic index. Cauliflower, broccoli, and spinach are all excellent alternatives that provide similar nutritional benefits without the sharp spike in blood sugar. These vegetables are also rich in fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugars and can actually assist in stabilizing your blood sugar levels. When cooking, you can still enjoy hearty, flavorful dishes by using these low GI options. For example, a cauliflower mash can replace mashed squash, or you can incorporate broccoli into stir-fries and soups. By making these small swaps, you can manage your diabetes effectively and still enjoy delicious, nutrient-packed meals. So next time you're prepping a meal, consider the glycemic index and choose wisely to protect your blood sugar levels and overall health. 7. Canned vegetables. Canned vegetables might seem like a convenient option for those who are pressed for time or simply prefer the ease of pre-prepared food. However, when it comes to managing diabetes, canned vegetables can be a hidden danger. While fresh vegetables often have a lower glycemic index and provide a wealth of nutrients, the story changes once they are canned. Even vegetables that are typically considered low GI, such as asparagus, can become problematic due to the additives and preservatives used during processing. Why is this the case? Canned vegetables often contain high amounts of sodium, sugar, and other preservatives designed to extend their shelf life. These additives can dramatically raise the glycemic index of the vegetables, causing blood sugar levels to spike unexpectedly. The reason behind this is that the preservatives and sugars added to the cans interact with the natural starches in the vegetables, increasing their sugar content. Even though the vegetable itself might have a low glycemic index, the additives make it more diabetic unfriendly. This can be a real challenge for those trying to keep their blood sugar levels stable. So what's the solution? The best choice for diabetics is to opt for fresh vegetables whenever possible. Yes, it may take a little more time to chop and prepare them, but the benefits far outweigh the convenience of canned alternatives. If you find it hard to commit to fresh vegetables every day, you could consider preparing and freezing your own vegetables, allowing you to have a quick, healthy option without the added sugars and preservatives. This way, you can maintain control over what's in your food and avoid unnecessary spikes in your blood sugar levels. Next time you're in the grocery store, think twice before reaching for the canned goods. Take a little extra time to choose fresh vegetables, and your body and blood sugar will thank you in the long run. Top 10 worst vegetables diabetics must avoid. Have you ever wondered if you could defeat diabetes just by eating vegetables? Unfortunately, the answer is no. While vegetables are generally very good for your health, not all of them are suitable for people with diabetes. If you have diabetes and accidentally eat one of the 10 vegetables on our list, the consequences could be surprising. Today, we're here to help you avoid these risks. We will explore the top 10 vegetables that people with diabetes should never eat. Before we dive into the video, I want to remind you that all the information presented has been reviewed by health and nutrition experts. However, it's always a good idea to consult with your doctor if you think you can eat any of these vegetables. Let's get started. 1. Butternut squash. While butternut squash is packed with essential nutrients and fiber, it may not be the best choice for individuals with high blood sugar levels. This popular vegetable contains a significant amount of carbohydrates, which can interfere with the body's ability to maintain stable blood sugar levels. For those already struggling with fluctuating blood sugar, the potential downsides of consuming butternut squash often outweigh its benefits. Research indicates that foods high in carbohydrates can lead to spikes in blood glucose, making it crucial for those with diabetes to monitor their intake. According to the American Diabetes Association, managing carbohydrate consumption is vital for blood sugar control. Therefore, it's advisable for people experiencing issues with blood sugar stability to limit or avoid butternut squash in their diet. Instead, consider incorporating lower-carb vegetables like leafy greens or broccoli, which can provide nutritional benefits without negatively impacting blood sugar levels. By making informed dietary choices, individuals can better manage their health and minimize the risks associated with high blood sugar. 2. Corn. Corn is a common ingredient in many dishes, but it is not the best choice for individuals with diabetes, even when consumed in small amounts. Just 1 cup of corn can contribute around 21 grams of carbohydrates, which can significantly impact blood sugar levels. Additionally, corn contains glucose, which can lead to spikes in blood sugar, making it essential for those with diabetes to be cautious with their intake. The American Diabetes Association emphasizes the importance of managing carbohydrate consumption to maintain stable blood glucose levels. Furthermore, corn syrup, derived from this vegetable, poses similar risks and should be avoided. This syrup is often found in processed foods and can lead to increased blood sugar levels due to its high sugar content. For healthier alternatives, consider using non-starchy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, or zucchini, which provide essential nutrients without significantly raising blood sugar. By making these dietary adjustments and being mindful of carbohydrate intake, individuals with diabetes can better manage their health and reduce the risk of complications associated with high blood sugar levels. 3. Celery. Celery may seem like a healthy choice for people with diabetes due to its low calories, low carbohydrate content, and high water content. However, it's important to consider how this vegetable is grown and transported. Celery is particularly susceptible to pesticides and harmful chemicals because of its tall growing structure. By the time it reaches your grocery store or kitchen, it may carry significant pesticide residues, making it potentially harmful for consumption. According to the Environmental Working Group, and EWG, celery consistently ranks high on lists of fruits and vegetables with pesticide residues. For individuals with diabetes, who often have compromised immune systems, consuming foods that are heavily treated with pesticides can lead to adverse health effects. Pesticides can disrupt bodily functions and contribute to inflammation, which is particularly concerning for those managing diabetes. To reduce exposure to harmful chemicals, it's advisable to choose organic celery whenever possible, as organic farming practices typically use fewer synthetic pesticides. Alternatively, consider incorporating a variety of other non-starchy vegetables, such as spinach, kale, or bell peppers, which are not only nutritious but also less likely to carry harmful pesticide residues. By being mindful of your vegetable choices and opting for organic when available, you can support your health while managing diabetes effectively. 4. Green peas. If you've ever wondered which green vegetable might be bad for diabetes, green peas might be the answer. While they are often celebrated for their nutritional value, providing vitamins, minerals, and protein, they also come with a significant carbohydrate load. A 1-cup serving of green peas contains around 21 grams of carbohydrates. Although green peas do offer beneficial nutrients such as vitamin K, vitamin C, and fiber. Their high carbohydrate content makes them less suitable for individuals with diabetes when consumed in large quantities. According to the American Diabetes Association, individuals with diabetes should be mindful of their carbohydrate intake and focus on low glycemic options. Instead of relying heavily on green peas, consider incorporating non-starchy vegetables like broccoli, spinach, or zucchini into your meals. These alternatives not only provide essential nutrients, but also have lower carbohydrate content, helping to better regulate blood sugar levels. Ultimately, while green peas can fit into a balanced diet, moderation is key. It's essential to monitor portion sizes and consider your overall carbohydrate intake throughout the day. 5. Vegetable oils. Vegetable oils are often considered a healthier alternative to saturated fats, but many of them can be detrimental to individuals with diabetes, especially those containing trans fats. These trans fats, commonly found in partially hydrogenated oils, can exacerbate inflammation and contribute to various health issues associated with diabetes. Research has shown that consuming trans fats can lead to insulin resistance, making it more challenging to manage blood sugar levels effectively. Partially hydrogenated oils, such as those derived from soybean and palm, are particularly harmful due to their high trans fat content. Regular use of these oils can negatively impact cardiovascular health, increasing the risk of heart disease, which is already elevated in individuals with diabetes. It's crucial for those diagnosed with diabetes to eliminate or reduce these oils from their diet to mitigate potential health risks. Instead, consider healthier alternatives like grapeseed oil, extra virgin olive oil, or avocado oil. These oils are rich in monounsaturated fats and provide beneficial nutrients without the harmful effects associated with trans fats. Incorporating these healthier options into your cooking can enhance your meals while supporting better blood sugar management and overall health. Always consult with a healthcare professional for tailored dietary advice that aligns with your health needs and conditions. If you're enjoying this video and want to learn more about managing your health, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We share valuable tips and insights to help you make informed choices. Plus, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below with your experiences or any questions you have. Your feedback helps us create even better content for you. 6. Leeks. Leeks may be a flavorful addition to many dishes, but they aren't the best choice for individuals with diabetes. In 100 grams of leeks, there are about 14 grams of carbohydrates, of which only 1.8 grams come from dietary fiber. This means that the net carbohydrate content is relatively high, making leeks less suitable for those looking to manage their blood sugar levels effectively. Moreover, leeks contain fructans, a type of carbohydrate that can lead to digestive issues such as gas and bloating. For diabetics, the combination of higher carbohydrate content and the potential for gastrointestinal discomfort makes leeks a risky option. Instead of leeks, consider using onions or shallots as substitutes. These alternatives not only offer similar flavors but also have a more favorable carbohydrate profile and are generally easier to digest. According to health experts, incorporating onions can provide anti-inflammatory benefits and support better blood sugar management. Yam. Yam is a starchy vegetable that is high in carbohydrates, making it a food to be cautious about for those managing diabetes. A 3/4 cup serving of yam has a glycemic load of 9.3, which can lead to significant spikes in blood sugar levels. High-carb foods like yam can quickly raise glucose levels in the bloodstream, putting individuals with diabetes at risk for hyperglycemia, especially if consumed in large quantities. The simple carbohydrates present in yams are absorbed rapidly by the body, causing fluctuations in blood sugar that can be challenging to manage. This can lead to a roller coaster effect on energy levels, mood swings, and increased hunger shortly after eating, potentially leading to overeating or poor food choices later on. For those looking to manage their blood sugar effectively, consider incorporating gooseberries into your diet as a healthier alternative. Gooseberries are low in carbohydrates and have a low glycemic index, making them a better choice for stabilizing blood sugar levels. They are also rich in antioxidants and vitamins, which can provide additional health benefits. 8. Parsnip. Parsnip is a vegetable that individuals with diabetes should avoid due to its high carbohydrate content. A single small cup of parsnip contains around 24 grams of carbohydrates, including 6 grams of sugar. Consuming such a quantity can lead to a rapid increase in blood glucose levels, which poses a significant risk for those managing diabetes. Frequent spikes in blood sugar can contribute to long-term health complications, such as cardiovascular disease, nerve damage, and kidney issues. In addition to the immediate effects on blood glucose, regular consumption of high-carb foods like parsnip can lead to increased insulin resistance over time. This can make it even more challenging for diabetics to regulate their blood sugar levels, potentially necessitating medication adjustments or other interventions. Instead of parsnip, consider substituting it with nutrient-dense vegetables like spinach. Spinach is low in carbohydrates and high in vitamins and minerals, making it a great alternative that supports overall health without causing blood sugar spikes. It's rich in antioxidants and can contribute to improved insulin sensitivity, making it a smart choice for anyone looking to manage their diabetes effectively. 9. Broad beans. Broad beans, commonly known as fava beans, are not the best choice for individuals with diabetes due to their high carbohydrate and calorie content. A single cup of broad beans contains around 12 grams of sugar, which can significantly impact blood glucose levels. For diabetics, managing sugar intake is crucial, and the sugar content in broad beans can be troublesome, potentially leading to spikes in blood sugar. Moreover, broad beans are calorie-dense, with approximately 111 calories per cup. Consuming high-calorie foods can lead to weight gain, which is another risk factor for diabetes. Increased weight can further complicate blood sugar control and heighten the risk of insulin resistance. In addition to the immediate effects on blood sugar, regularly consuming foods high in sugar and calories, like broad beans, can contribute to long-term health issues such as cardiovascular disease and metabolic syndrome. This makes it essential for diabetics to be mindful of their food choices. Instead of broad beans, diabetics can opt for green beans. Green beans are lower in carbohydrates and calories while still providing essential nutrients and fiber. They can help regulate blood sugar levels and are a versatile addition to various dishes. 9. Broad beans. Broad beans, commonly known as fava beans, are not the best choice for individuals with diabetes due to their high carbohydrate and calorie content. A single cup of broad beans contains around 12 grams of sugar, which can significantly impact blood glucose levels. For diabetics, managing sugar intake is crucial, and the sugar content in broad beans can be troublesome, potentially leading to spikes in blood sugar. Moreover, broad beans are calorie-dense, with approximately 111 calories per cup. Consuming high-calorie foods can lead to weight gain, which is another risk factor for diabetes. Increased weight can further complicate blood sugar control and heighten the risk of insulin resistance. In addition to the immediate effects on blood sugar, regularly consuming foods high in sugar and calories, like broad beans, can contribute to long-term health issues such as cardiovascular disease and metabolic syndrome. This makes it essential for diabetics to be mindful of their food choices. Instead of broad beans, diabetics can opt for green beans. Green beans are lower in carbohydrates and calories while still providing essential nutrients and fiber. They can help regulate blood sugar levels and are a versatile addition to various dishes. 10. Sweet potatoes. When considering the worst vegetables for diabetics, sweet potatoes often come to mind. Although sweet potatoes are celebrated for their rich beta-carotene content and various health benefits, their high glycemic index, GI, and glycemic load, GL, can pose significant risks for individuals managing diabetes. The glycemic index measures how quickly foods raise blood sugar levels, and sweet potatoes can be nearly as high as white potatoes in this regard. One of the critical concerns with sweet potatoes is their carbohydrate content, which can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels. The orange variety of sweet potatoes in particular has a notably higher glycemic index compared to other types, making it essential for diabetics to be cautious when incorporating them into their diet. Consuming high GI foods can lead to rapid increases in blood glucose levels, which can be dangerous for those with diabetes, potentially resulting in hyperglycemia and associated complications. For those seeking healthier alternatives, avocado is an excellent choice. Avocado is low in carbohydrates and high in healthy fats, making it a favorable option for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. It is also rich in fiber, which can help improve insulin sensitivity and promote satiety, making it easier to manage overall caloric intake. In conclusion, while sweet potatoes may offer some nutritional benefits, their potential to spike blood sugar levels makes them less suitable for diabetics. It's crucial for individuals managing diabetes to consult with healthcare professionals and focus on low GI, nutrient-dense foods to support their health effectively.